Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on Mirror Now. I'm Afrida Rahman Ali. Let's begin with the updates coming in from the national capital first, with the Delhi trial court now ordering the framing of sedition and other charges, including those under UAPA or Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, against Sharjeel Imam in the Delhi riots case. Now, this is the latest input that we are getting, that sedition charges are being now asked to be framed against Sharjeel Imam under UAPA. Now, remember, this has been a highly contentious case. The court has now decided in favor of booking Sharjeel Imam under UAPA, that is the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. We're waiting for more inputs to come in on this, but important update here on the Delhi riots case. The Delhi trial court has ordered the framing of sedition and other charges under UAPA against Sharjeel Imam. Well, pictures on your screens of Sharjeel Imam, earlier booked on sedition as well, and the case was pending in the Delhi trial court that has now once again weighed in favor of booking Sharjeel Imam under UAPA as well as under sedition charges. The court has ordered the framing of charges against him. Meenakshi Bhanja joining us with more inputs. Meenakshi, over to you for more on this. What exactly has the court observed in the Delhi riots case with regards to Sharjeel Imam?
Well, Afrida, this is an important turning point because this marks the formal beginning of a trial process. The framing of charges is an important phase in the conducting of trial. And with framing of charges, it formally marks the beginning of the trial process, which today the Delhi court has allowed, and stringent provisions have been invoked. Whether they will stay or not, we will see once the order on framing of charges is passed in the foreseeable future. But today, the framing of charges has been permitted, and we are talking about stringent provisions like Section 124A, which deals with sedition, Section 153A, which pertains to promoting enmity between different groups on grounds of religion, Section 153B, imputations, assertions prejudicial to national integration, Section 505, statements conducing to public mischief of the IPC, along with Section 13 of the UAPA, which pertains to punishment for unlawful activities. So these are the charges that have been today permitted by Additional Sessions Judge Amitabh Rawat. And this is a court which has ordered for the framing of charges against Sharjeel Imam in a case relating to the alleged inflammatory speeches which he made in Aligarh Muslim University and Jamia area in Delhi during the Citizenship Amendment Act days when that particular bill was passed. And we had seen news of Sharjeel Imam's speeches. So after that, we had seen the prosecution and the police swing into action and invoke these charges against him. And today, the court has permitted for the framing of charges to happen. And obviously, this marks, as we have just said, this marks the formal beginning of the trial process. Of course, these counsels have rebutted the prosecution's argument that Imam opened the speech with the words that the prosecution has attributed to him. But going forward, we will see if these charges stick or not. As of today, as things stand, the Delhi court has permitted for the framing of charges. It has passed an order on the same.
Yes, Sharjeel Imam was arrested on the 28th of January 2020. He has completed 2 years in jail, and now, as Meenakshi says, this will be the turning point for the beginning of the trial process. Thanks for joining us.